January. No, it's February, isn't it? Time is moving exceedingly quickly. Anyway, I've received some particular gems this time around, some of which I've actually already used in previous videos. Apparently, you guys seem to know exactly what I need and when I need it. It's for that reason that I've opened these packages at different times rather than all in one go. So don't be startled if you see the odd Christmas tree appearing and vanishing before your eyes. Anyway, let's begin with this hugely heavy box. It's actually a very 90s floppy disk holder, and it's absolutely rammed full of floppies, all of them upside down for some reason, but all seemingly containing Sega Megadrive games. By the power of Grayskull. You know what this means, don't you? Yes, I've got another box from the same person, and obviously it contains some sort of a rare Sega floppy Megadrive prototype, lost for all of eternity. Oh, no, it's just an inflatable Nintendo GameCube chair. Somewhat unexpected, but still pretty nice. Look, it's got a valve and everything. But underneath that, of course, it's really a super magic drive for the Mega Drive. Now this allows you to hook up a floppy drive, which is also included rather nicely, and load all those sweet disc games onto the Mega Drive, or even copy cartridges to a blank disc. There's also a Sega 32X in here, which I needed back in December, and this set of Vic-20 manuals. We've got the Introduction to Basic Part 1 and Part 2, making a magnificent package indeed. There's no note, but I can tell you with confidence that this was from an extremely generous fellow by the name of Andrew Nielsen, so thank you Andrew for that. And also thank you to Alan Lonsdale for pointing me in his direction. Alrighty then, next up is a smaller box, and it appears to be full of disfigured sponges. Quite a nice packing solution actually, and inside is something bubble wrapped with the words "The 8-Bit Guy" written across it. Nah, but seriously, I'm more than happy getting second dibs on this, because inside here is a pristine Commodore Vic-20, one with the old style logo to the top left and original 2-pin power connector. But best of all, on the back we have a built-in SD2 IEC, including an SD card. That should allow for blissful loading of software onto this little machine. Now this is actually from the guys at retrohacks.net. Originally it was intended as a holiday gift for the 8-bit guy Dave, but as he respectfully declined it, I am now the incredibly proud owner. We'll have a closer look in an upcoming episode, I'm sure. Next up is a more flexible package containing a couple of items. The first is, again, one I've already used in a video, a Sega Everdrive cartridge which I needed for testing that HD Megadrive console. The second is max headroom for the ZX Spectrum, which is amazing! I'm looking forward to powering this up. There's also a letter which in summary says, "Thank you for providing a clip for our Christmas episode, we like your channel, please accept these gifts as a thank you, much love, Tom and Luke." Now Tom and Luke run the YouTube channel Video Game Basement UK, which has plenty of retro entertainment, including a healthy dose of Spectrum action. I'll pop a link below so that you can check it out. Anyway, thank you very much gents. Another small package, this time containing a pack of trading cards entitled The Adventures of Amy, which looks intriguing. On further inspection we have another box containing more cards and indeed a tape. So what we have here by the looks of it is a kind of throwback to the Spectrum games where you had interactive pieces outside of the game itself. This looks pretty sweet, especially with this holographic foil card for a prelude to Chaos, showing a map which looks very Legend of Zelda-ish. I think we've got various games here, all based around Amy and her adventures. Quite intrigued to load these up actually, and these are by a company called Ego Trip. A box. Sturdy, rigid, hard. Inside we have something soft. Bagged packing peanuts. That's got to be some of the neatest packing I've ever seen, and really quite commendable. Usually they jump onto my static laden hands like frenzied ants, but not this time. Underneath the nuts is instructions for a monster of a joystick. Yes, this package is from Ian Thomason Lee, and it's a monster joystick for the Raspberry Pi. Check out that clicking action. It feels so robust and decisive, like a true arcade stick. Obviously I'm not going to assemble this now, but watch out for an upcoming video. I might do a separate video on those packing peanuts as well, yes. Right, a diddy little box containing a diddy little item. This one is from The Back Office, another splendid YouTube channel, this time run by Sir Andrew Armstrong, offering a more technical look at matters. Now, this is actually a device made by Andrew called the RetroNet, and it allows vintage machines to get on the internet, hook up to Wi-Fi, I believe. I've got a cable here for the Amiga, so we'll have some fun with that in the near future. Next up is a package I actually first spied through eBay, but the seller, known as Umsky, got in touch with me after I put an offer in, and rather than taking payment, took a donation to charity instead and sent me this Super Disk Drive, free of charge, which was incredibly kind. Now, for anyone unaware, this is pretty similar to the zip drive, but instead of a bespoke disc size, this device can actually take normal 3.5-inch discs alongside 120 megabyte super discs. Definitely a device I want to cover in the near future, hence why I was looking to buy it in the first place. Okay, back to the packet, and we have a tape. Pipeline 2 for the Commodore 64, although it appears to have seen better days. But still, I like a bit of Pipeline, the game series. It's a good game series. Now, this is from previous sender TG Pips with another triangle tea bag enclosed. This is actually a package I found tucked away in a box which had obviously become temporarily lost when I moved my stuff. But anyway, here we are now, and it's always a pleasure. Now, can you guess where this package is from simply by the tape logo? If you said Mad Dog Studios, then I'm afraid you're disgracefully incorrect. However, Mad Cat Studios would be a correct guess, and they've sent me something rather appropriate, Coffee Crisis for the Megadrive. I say appropriate because the day I opened this, the kettle had actually stopped working, so I found myself knee-deep in a decaffeinated house of horror. But order is restored, helped in part by this incredibly cool translucent cartridge. I loved coloured translucent plastic, it just looks pleasing. So, another one to play in the near future, but before that we have more boxes to get through. This one is a delight because it contains an array of electronic goodies. Now, Palm Pilots emerged in 1997, but here we've got a couple of 3Cs, which were the first to have colour support. There's also a Tungsten T2, which is also from Palm in 2003, and even a Compaq iPac Pocket PC, also from the early noughties. All of these are from Steve Jones, so thank you very much, sir. Now, if this wasn't an excellent haul of goodies already, there's one more item. Those of you who follow me on Twitter, Facebook or Instagram will likely know what this is already. Those who don't, well, let's just say that within this large box is a note. And written on that note are the words, Atari Falcon. Yes, you bet your ass, this is a frickin' Atari Falcon. Courtesy of Zuri HB and Chris O, and oh my god, I think the last time I was this excited was when I almost finished first in the Egg and Spoon race during the summer of '88. Now, this thing has come all the way from Switzerland, so I've also been gifted with some localised treats, including these army biscuits. Nice! On top there's Screen Eye, which allows video capture on the Falcon, and I think that's already installed in the machine itself. Then there's Tabby, your favourite neighbourhood drawing tablet. This appears to be for Windows, so I'm not sure if it's compatible with the Falcon or just a nice addition, but still, pretty nice. Okay, now if I turn this box onto its side, you'll see that, yes, by Jove, this thing still has its original box as well. And if we eject that from the outer packaging and get inside, soon enough, out pops the Falcon itself. This is a machine I've wanted ever since 1992, and its presence left me speechless. I mean, there was no one else in the room to talk to anyway, but if there had have been, I wouldn't have spoken a word because, I mean, look at it. It's an Atari frickin' Falcon, the ultimate Atari machine. Apart from that badge and colour variations, it looks like an ST, but it's so very, very much more underneath. To me, this machine represents the unattainable. It's a bit like seeing a Lamborghini Countach as a kid and knowing that you'll almost certainly never have one. That's pretty much what the Falcon is to me, so all I can say is thank you very, very much for sending it to me. Its story will be told in the near future, have no doubt. Anyway, that's it for this episode. It's one hell of a haul, and I'd like to say a huge and humble thank you to everyone who sent me something on this occasion. If you have anything you'd like me to look at or review in the future, then drop me an email using my contact details below the video. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great evening.